You had a good faith belief in certain information, but you didn't know that Ken Paxton had disclosed anything to anyone when you made this report to the FBI, did you?
No.
You were hoping the FBI would sort it out for you and not think that you were co-conspirators with him, correct?
No. The purpose of the complaint to the FBI was because we had formed a belief in good faith that the Attorney General was involved in criminal activity.
This is something that I keep hearing over and over again. Formed a good faith belief that the Attorney General of this state was engaged in illegal activity. Did I say that right?
That's accurate.
But you didn't know, right?
Well,
you didn't know, right?
That's the point of the good faith belief, is we had no evidence that we could point to, but we had reasonable conclusions that we could draw.
You went to the FBI and reported the Attorney General of this state with no evidence. Do I have that correct?
We reported the facts to the FBI.
That's not my question. You had no evidence that Ken Paxton had done anything illegal. Did you?
Your Honor, it's not necessary to yell at this witness. I suggest it's disrespectful, and I request he quit doing it.
I apologize. Let me do this again at a lower volume. Madam Court Reporter, would you read my question back for me, please, at an appropriate volume? Yes?
Repeat that, because they could not hear her on the microphone.
Yes, Mr. President, I will. You're watching the live stream over there? Hold on. Let me ask this question again. Let me get this straight. You went to the FBI and reported him for potential crimes without any evidence. Do I have that correct?
We went to the FBI and reported.
Please answer my question, yes or no.
Our belief that criminal activity had occurred.
That was not my question.
Witness needs to answer the question, yes or no.
Should I ask it again, Mr. Vassar?
Please.
I want to get this straight. You went to the FBI on September 30th with your compatriots and reported the elected Attorney General of this state for a crime without any evidence. Yes?
That's right. We took no evidence.
Did you gain any after that? Did you gain any after that?
Well, we weren't collecting evidence.
Did you gain any after that?
Evidence of what, sir?
Evidence of a crime committed by the elected Attorney General in this state, elected by over 4 million voters. That guy.
I don't recall if we had collected any evidence.
Don't you think that's something that you should be able to recall, sir?
Well, when we presented ourselves to the FBI, we did so as witnesses, not as investigators to collect evidence.
Did so as complainants, hoping that you would not be named as co-conspirators, true? You made a complaint, yes?
Yes, it was.
Without any evidence, yes?
No.
I'm sorry?
Again, these are our good faith beliefs that a crime had occurred.
Respectfully, sir, we are not here in this historic event for your good faith beliefs. So if you could just tell these senators who are taking up their time and all of Texas's time with this impeachment.
Excuse me, these sidebar testifying comments are an inappropriate form of cross. If you just ask the question, I have no objection.
I will throttle it down. I withdraw it.
Pull that back.
Yes.
Ask a question.